Hello everybody, Hassan here, and thank you for tuning in. Today we are going to be talking about how to sleep better, or rather sleep very quickly. These days I'm able to sleep right when I'm in bed, just like that, and I want to share with you how I do it. So if in case you are trying to sleep better, sleep earlier, this video might help. So keep watching. And I'm just going to get a few basic things out of the way. I'm not going to tell you to keep your phone away for an hour before bed or something like that. Very simple things. First things first, the screen time is obviously a factor. The screen, the blue light affects your sleep patterns and things. So turn on the blue light filter. Every device has it. I think even TVs and monitors have it these days. So turn that thing on. Turn it on, and I think a couple of hours before you intend to sleep, and it should work. I tried that. I watched a video on how to sleep better, and I thought I was sleeping great already, and then I watched that video and I started sleeping even better. And looking back at it, I'm glad I did that. So turn on that blue light filter. It is very basic, a very helpful tip. I'm going to get that out of the way. Second very basic tip being, get tired. I think I mentioned this in a video before. You gotta get tired in order to sleep, because you're sleeping to recover. I don't know if you relate to this. I know many people do. At one point I did as well, that you're sleepy towards the day, and when the night approaches, all of a sudden you're awake. It's your bedtime, and you are more alert than the whole day. That's wrong, right? And I shouldn't say wrong. That's not what's supposed to happen if you're trying to fall asleep in the night. So you got to fix that a little bit. So get tired during the day, so that by the time your bedtime arrives, you're just ready to go to bed, ready to sleep, ready to recover, all that good stuff, and have a nice deep sleep during the night. So I do that. I come home from work, I straight go into working out. I work out, and by the time I'm in bed, I am tired. That's the mission. So yeah, get tired before bed. And those are the two things. I think those are very basic that you could do and just fall asleep. Make it much easier to fall asleep for you. Yeah, I know it has made it easier for me. Okay, now the main tip, why the whole reason I'm making this video, for me it has worked really well, and I accidentally discovered this. And that is to let your mind wander when you're in bed, right? So many of us, and I've done this myself, imagining random scenarios. If, for example, if I had a crush, I would imagine going on a very romantic dance with her, and I'd even go as far as listening to music, closing my eyes and imagining. Anyway, that sort of stuff. Or maybe you're just imagining random things, right? And you're actively making those things in your brain. So it's kind of related to that, except the fact that you don't actively pursue those thoughts. You just let your mind wander, right? And you let it think whatever it wants to think. I do that. I go to bed, I take a few deep breaths, I put my phone away, and I just, whatever thought comes to my mind, I just run with it. You keep pulling that thread little by little. Don't actively try to pursue or move those thoughts in a particular direction. Pull on that thread, pull on that thread, pull on that thread, and before you know it, you've slept the entire night. You feel well rested, or at least I do. Right? It has worked well for me, and I do understand one thing, that many people don't have the right thoughts. I myself, many times, the thoughts that come up in my head, I have to actively shut down, because hey, in the end, we're all human, right? We all, we've got our highs and lows. Our thoughts are not always 100% positive. I get that, but if you practice enough, if you practice enough, your mind starts gonna wandering in the right directions, and sometimes it's in the most weird and trippy directions. Sometimes my mind wanders in things that just don't make sense. I'll be like buying a cookie, at the same time I'll see a unicorn flying, and the earth will be exploding, all that stuff. My brain, it makes no sense, and before I know it, it has turned into a dream, and I'm asleep, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, that was awesome. Right? So that's my number one tip. And if you use all of these together, you combine the basics with this a little advanced version. It's very simple though. You get tired, and you make sure you have the blue light filter on, and you'll just let your mind wander. And if you're tired, your mind, you're not going to care about what your mind is thinking, and it's gonna be, and you're just gonna fall asleep really, really easily. And I know I make it sound very easy, and I hope it is. So yeah, try that. Let your mind wander. Let it think whatever it wants to. It's sort of like those little meditation things. I've heard this, the type of meditation where you don't really focus on a point, you just let the thoughts flow, kind of like that, but for sleeping. Yeah. That's my tip. So if you want to sleep, try letting your mind wander wherever it wants to. Right, and of course I don't need to emphasize the importance of sleep to you. If you have come to this video, you probably know the importance of sleep. If not, then I'll reiterate, sleep is extremely important. Us humans are basically evolved around sleep, and it's only in the recent decades that we've really drawn away from getting a full night's sleep. In fact, sometimes it's even glorified to not sleep a full 7 hours or a full 8 hours in the night, and it's very, very upsetting, because sleep is highly, highly important. There are sleep scientists. One of them, I hope I get this name right, just off the top of my head, Matthew Walker. Check out his TED Talks, his podcasts with Joe Rogan, podcasts with Lex Fridman. Great podcast, very informative. Go watch that. I don't want to misquote anything over here, but I do definitely recommend you watch it. And if you've come here, congratulations, you're working on yourself. That is great, and I hope you sleep better. And one more tip, don't end up watching 100 sleep videos on YouTube right before you go to bed or as you're in bed, because I've done that. There was a time where it was midnight and I was just watching videos on my phone on sleep. like how to sleep better, and I'm watching it at like 12 p.m. and I know people do it because in the comments it says, oh, it's 3 a.m. over here and I'm watching a video on how to sleep. So avoid doing that, right? And hopefully, I hope that if you do these things in conjunction with each other, they will work out and you will be able to sleep better and sleep more. Sleep is highly important, and I hope you sleep even better, right? And all of us sleep great. Thank you for tuning in. That was my one tip. Let your mind wander and try it. Let me know what how it works out for you, and I will see you next time. Subscribe to this channel if you like the content I make. Like this video, comment on it, let me know what you think. And thank you to everybody who does like, subscribe and comment and share these things. You know, I really appreciate it. My channel is not very big. I just make videos because I really like making videos. And to see appreciation coming my way and criticism, whether it be constructive or destructive, just the fact that you took your time to watch my video, comment on it, give me feedback, I really, really appreciate that. And I just winged this video. Honestly, I was home alone for about an hour today. I thought I'd just film this. So apologies if the quality is lower than usual and the edits are not very fancy. But these were my tips for you to sleep better. This is how I sleep better, and I hope you sleep better too. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Whenever that time is. Hope I see you soon. Bye-bye.